Oh, I have to talk about this. Scott McTominay's been nominated for the Ballon d'Or. What are your thoughts on that? Well, he ain't going to win it. So that's the first thing. But what I would say is that not what the Ballon d'Or should be all about? It shouldn't always be Messi or Ronaldo or Haaland or Rodri or Vinicius Jr. or Mbappe. When you look at the season he had in the Italian league, winning the league in his debut season, he deserves it. So I think that's a good thing. The question people will ask, and Robert McCormack will jump in on this, is should we have sold Scott McTominay? And to be honest with you, Erik ten Hag never wanted to. So I always find the Scooby-Doo, I always find the Scott McTominay story just very irrelevant, because would he work in the system we have better? Yes, because he's a number 10 and we play 2 number 10s. Would I rather have Cunha and Mbeumo? Yes. So he'd be on the bench for me anyway. Should we have sold him? Well, Amrin wasn't the manager. Ten Hag was. And Ten Hag didn't want to sell him. It was very, very, very public that he didn't. McTominay, from what I remember, wanted to go. And Ineos were happy to take the money because he was homegrown. So, I mean, yeah, you can say we shouldn't have done it. But ultimately, we probably should. And he made the right move. Look at that. He was never going to be a Ballon d'Or nominator at Manchester United, was he? So I think people forget that. They never think about the player once. And I think McTominay made the right move for his career. So saying we shouldn't have sold him, maybe he would have said, I want to go anyway. Robert McCormack says, I'd imagine he will win it more times than Messi. Isaac Ramsey, thank you very much for your super chat. Who do you think will be our breakout player this season, Mark, says Reese? Breakout player? Probably Leon, maybe. I don't know whether we'll have a breakout player this year. Yeah, I think it's very hard to envisage a breakout player, because you're either going to be a new signing or I can't see it. I can't see it. I mean, Dorgu. Yeah. I mean, I would say Dorgu if we're going to class a new signing from last year as a development. You know, yeah, I would do that. But I mean, a breakout player for me is someone who comes from nowhere, really. Do you think we haven't bought guys from Sporting because of Ten Hag signing Ajax players and the media rubbish about it, says Lucas? No, I think that, you know, if anyone at United is saying we're not buying players from a manager's former club, that would be stupid, especially with the distinctive system we have. I think we would have bought Gyökeres, but he's gone to Arsenal. I think we would have gone for Iheanacho or Diamonde, but we're not buying a centre-back. We would have gone for Kenda, but he went to Chelsea. So, no, I don't believe that. I think we've answered that there. There are rumours that Yulmlin has same issues as Gyökeres in terms of release clause agreed with during Amrim's regime, something to watch out for in the future. I think if you gave Amrim the choice between Belieber and Yulmlin, he'd go for Yulmlin, but, you know, I don't think we're going to get anybody of that quality. I mean, look, I'd be over the moon with Wharton, Belieber or Yulmlin, but I don't think we're going to get anybody of the quality of that, even though we probably should. And the reason for it is if you go and buy someone like that, they go straight into the team. What do you do with Casemiro? What do you do with Agate? What do you do with Mainu? I mean, I'm still sat here going, I don't actually understand. I mean, I'm very happy he's going to do it, but I don't understand why Man United are negotiating a contract with Mainu for 150 grand a week, and I don't know why Mainu's willing to sign it. Because the way I look at it, I want him to sign it. I really do want him to sign it, and I want him to be in our team, but I can't find a place for him. I just don't know where he's going to fit into this team, you know, and that, you know, it's almost like we can't sell Mainu, and we can't sell Mainu, but we can't get him in the team either, and that's a strange thing. And, you know, I would say about Agate as well, he's only been here a year. Where does he get in the team if we buy a striker? He doesn't. And then you're looking at an Ineos. And remember, Ineos wanted Agate and to sell McTominay. That was an Ineos thing. Now, whether the person who wanted that is still here is another thing. But that would be that would be a huge loss on a £60 million player 12 months later. So the midfield thing is complex.